Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Grand Finals Team Builder for the UPA. How we made it to the finals is beyond me. But, let's just hop right into it. Playing against Maki, definitely a scary team. I don't know if me and Maki have ever battled. I'm gonna say no, but I've played in leagues with them quite a few times. They were in WPF, but we did not play last season. We might have played quite a long time ago, I don't quite remember. But not from my memory, so don't really know how they play. And no, I'm not cringe, I'm not going to research their whole fucking run to see what sets they bring. That's too much work. So anyways, their team's pretty scary. Lunala, Zamazenta C, two very good Ubers. Terra Great Tusk, very scary. Terra Hydrapple as well. One of the best Terra captains. Not as good as Franklin, of course, but... And Terra Vaporeon. Vaporeon terrorized me in my first ever draft. Or my second ever draft league, so I hate that Pokemon. Zapdos, always a consistent Pokemon. Tinkaton, an underrated fairy type, in my opinion. Talonflame. Mid. Roaring Moon is very scary, hard hitter. And then Swalot, pretty good. Is what we're bringing. We got Rostberry, because, like, I don't really care if, like, Zapdos T-Waves me, or Tinkaton, but getting burned by Talonflame would be not very awesome. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just don't want to get burned by Talonflame. I don't know if anything else can burn me. I don't think so, but that's the main guy. And, like, Talonflame honestly doesn't have a bad matchup into my team. Because he can, like, Brave Bird everything, and then, like... Bolt likely gonna Terra out of the flying resist. Like I can't Terra into something that's gonna resist fire and flying, and then he can fire move the Excadrill. So I definitely could see Talonflame coming, but I could also not. So we're running Glacial Lance, high horsepower Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb mainly for that Vaporeon and Tusk. Why would I click it in Tusk? It's just for a Vaporeon. That's literally it. Trick Room, standard EVs. Yep. Next up, we're rocking Agility Enam. Three things are faster than Enam, so getting an Agility up could be really good. I'm thinking I could get an Agility up on something like, you know, the Vaporeon. I could probably take a hit from Hydrapple as well if I need to. Talonflame I could take a hit from. That's about it. Tinkaton, if it doesn't have Gigaton up, I can take a hit. So, but Moonblast, Earth Power, we're rocking Sludge Bomb because I could see Terra Fairy Hydrapple into my team, and I just want some insurance against that. As you know, my WPF finals, that guy was a menace. Yeah, and we're just speed creeping something. Zapdos, yep. Third, we're rocking the exact same set we brought last week, except a different Terra. So. Rocking Terra Fairy. So the Fairy resists our Talonflame, gets T-bolted. Tinkaton doesn't enjoy taking T-bolts, and like, what's it doing to me? I guess it could Encore, which would be kind of annoying. We'll have to scout that guy out for sure before we start setting up. And then Swalot. Fucking Swalot, bro. Like, come on. Lefties, max defense, yada yada yada. Terra Fairy, pretty good into the team. He does have stuff like Zama. Or sorry, she also has stuff like Zama. And Tinkaton, which 2 steals, which could hurt, but it is what it is. Fourth up, we have Bartholomew, Scald Ice Beam. We don't really hit Vaporeon, but like, we're just gonna fucking like tickle each other. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I mean like we're not doing a lot of damage to each other. T-Wave super good here. If I can get a T-Wave on that Zama or the Roaring Moon early, we're gonna be looking splendid. And then Chili, you know, just to get out of there. Colbur, as like the Roaring Moon. Zama gets Crunch. Tusk likely carrying Knockoff, I would think, in this matchup. Just a pretty good item. Fifth up, Miss Mag, who hasn't came since like week 3. The only Ghost Resist is Roaring Moon, who, while he is going to take Shadow Balls pretty well, if Roaring Moon doesn't decide to show up, because like I got Sneasler, Enam, my Dragon type can tear out of it. Which a lot. I also have Ensign, which is like pretty decent into it. I definitely could see Roaring Moon coming. I could also see it not coming. You know. But we're running Scarf. I don't think they'll be Scarf Moon into like Ensign, but they definitely could if they think Ensign's never coming. Because my other two Dark Resist are Sneasel or Enam, which aren't fantastic. We are going to have Bolt Ferretary as well to try and mitigate that just in case. But Rock and Deagleam to hit that guy. Mystical Fire here to hit the Zama if I really need to, and the Tinkaton. And then Trick, if we can get a Trick on one of the like Vaporeon or Tinkaton, give it a Scarf, neutralize its capabilities, that's going to be always fantastic. And then 6, like, because Ensign is not very great into Zama, Great Dusk, Vaporeon, just to be honest. Dunsparce, like, they've got double fighting, and both the fighting types are really fucking good. Rillaboom, like, just gets stopped by, like, Talonflame, Zapdos, like, doesn't really do a lot to either of those guys. Even Tusk, like, is faster and can, like, take a hit can take a glide if needed, you know, pretty decently if he's bulky. And Sneasler doesn't feel great either. It kind of like there's a whole Tusk, and like Terra Hydrapple can definitely be annoying for it. Even like Talonflame is faster, you know, can Willow me and stuff. But 6th, we've got Drill, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Rapid, pretty standard set here. I don't know if I'm going to click Rocks, because like their team isn't really that Rock weak. There's Talonflame and Zapdos, but like both of those guys are probably carrying Boots anyways, so he's really here just to spin, as like they have two really good rockers, and T-Spikes actually, like if Swallow does come, T-Spikes actually kind of fuck up like these three guys quite a bit. So I don't want that happening. But mainly removing rocks for like marked is going to be a big thing there. And yeah, not a lot of expectations. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I've had that going into playoffs, so why should I start tryharding now? Alright, finals, UPA. Let's get it on. Terra Fairy on both, they said. I presume that... Okay, let's go and put them all. So that's Tusk and Hydrapple. We were right, so the Sludge Bomb Ring is good. We've got Zapdos and Lunala. No Talonflame's cool to see. No Vaporeon, no Roaring Moon. Ooh, that's really nice to see. That guy was scary. No Swallow. I feel like in my second monitor, I'm watching the Falcons Vitality game. If Falcons blow this 12-3 lead, I might stop being a fan. Anyways, who do I want to lead this game? I feel like you're a good lead into both rockers. Pretty decent. I actually kind of like a Bartholomew lead here. Now, if they lead Lunala, that could be definitely very scary, as we don't have great switch-ins to that Pokemon, but... yeah, I mean, that's that, right? Like, it's just... Good luck, have fun to Maki, though. Make sure you go subscribe to them. Should be in the description, all the other coaches. UPA's been fun. Fun team this season. Oh, what a banger, too. The Tinkaton lead. Okay. This is not a bad lead for me. And it's Air Balloon. Okay. I'm kind of down to just go for a Scald here. Like, break that Air Balloon. They just rocks. Fair. Oh god, Falcons lost another round. We get a burn, which is pretty nice. I want to look at how much that Skull did. So pre-burn, that looks like max Bidef to me. Going chilly out here. As they do withdraw. Who do they go out into? They go into Zapdos. Do I want... I mean... I think I'm gonna go into you and get a Trick Room up. The rocks do quite a bit, of course. Let's go for a Trick Room here. Rossberry not going to pay off here, but it is what it is. If I can get Zama Weekend, that's so good for Enam. U-turn makes sense. With the mons they brought, Enam looks pretty good. I actually see Tinkaton come back out, which is interesting. Are they room service? No? Okay. I'm just gonna go for a high horsepower here. If they want to go back into Zapdos, good play. They just sack Tinkaton. That is completely okay with me. There is no Moonblast switch in now. That's really nice. And Calyrex on -1 is really scary. Underspeed everything on their team except for Hydrapple. Just come out here. The thing is, though, I don't think you can ever, like, kill me. Maybe, like, Specs, Fickle Beam all out? I don't know. We'll just Glacial Lance, though. The Terra Fairy's probably going to come out. Max HP, we barely don't kill with Glacial Lance, but getting a ton of damage off on this is fine in of itself. We'll get to see if they're at 0 speed as well. They are fickle. No all out. Drops them extremely low. We're at a 63 minus 35 there. I did 28%. And we're at 1. Should always be at a Fickle Beam range. Is there another move I'd like to click here over Glacial Lance? Even if Zama comes in, we'll have 2 turns of Trick Room left anyway, so I think I always just Glacial here. Gets the all out. That's really unlucky, but it is what it is. Drain does a lot to drill. Don't enjoy that. I should have brought 0 speed on Slowking. Should I go into you? I can go into you and protect here, actually. That's what I'll do. So we can stall out this Trick Room. They might just switch out. Should be a good play as well. For a potential Thunderclap. But I did take a long time on that, so they might not expect me to have Thunderclap. Falcons 12 to 11 versus Vitality. Missed 2 rounds, but 4v4. I would prefer if they stayed in here for sure. They would draw. Okay, that's okay. Not the worst. Tusk actually comes in. The issue is if I go Slowking after rocks, Headlong Rush can 2-hit KO me. How much is it doing to Bolt? Not a lot. I might as well Terra, and we can rip off a Terra Blast here, I think. Yep, let's go for it. Oh man, if that did not all out, we would be in an amazing spot. Hydrapple would be dead, and we would have one more turn to click a move onto any a +2 Calyrex on anything. You're gonna do a lot of damage. I do wonder what they go for here as... Yeah, I mean, knock off. They take off my lefties, which sucks a bit, but it isn't the worst. Does this kill? Does. Okay, they were like no bulk. Cool, that's touchdown. I would take that trade any day of the week. I expect Zama to come out here. Yeah. Now 2 Iron Heads. Let's see if that would kill. It would kill. The issue is if this thing starts setting up some, I think I'm going to go Bartholomew either way. If it starts setting up some iron defenses. If it does do that, we can T-Wave. We've got a few different ways to hit this guy, so... Behemoth Bash, okay. I forgot that move even fucking existed. Let's see how much that did. 376 to 279. That did 17%. Yeah, they're max attack, I think. I'm just gonna go for a T-Wave. Yeah, they're max attack. There goes Zapdos, that's a good play. I think they're gonna U-turn here. I'm actually gonna go for another T-Wave. They straight up Discharge. Wow. Running Discharge when it never pairs as well? Crazy. Now I have to switch out. I gotta go Drill. A little unfortunate. But Zama will not have its defense boost, so... That's good at least. Hydrapple's probably on about 40%. All I've seen is Fickle Beam from that guy. Lunala not brought in yet. Maybe some sort of agility, calm mindset. Do they U-turn? I mean, there's no reason not to, right? Yeah. That's an unfortunate predict on mine. I think if Zama comes in, I just want to hit that guy. As a close combat, could still actually take us out, which is hilarious. I'll have to see our exact HP actually. Hydrapple actually comes out. Interesting. They could definitely Giga Drain here. I think I'm going to go into you. If they Earth Power, or we're good against that. Seems like a pretty safe switch in. Now, they could recover here. That'd be a good play. They make a double into who? I can't remember these names. Into Zapdos. I mean, good play. I'm going to go back into Drill. It is what it is. Do they U-turn? Hey, triple switch. Okay, they just want regen on this guy, which is, I mean, fair enough. I'm going to take this opportunity to spin. I want these rocks gone. They withdraw again. Okay. The quad switch! We do get staticked. 230%'s going their way. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Do I want rocks or do I want rock slot? I think I want rocks for Lunala. Break that Shadow Shield possible. They are packing Heat Wave. We get full parried. Man! Oh my god. That might lose us again. Not even lying. 230s into a 25. I mean, I think I've got to go into Franklin. I think I need damage. I don't think I can Hull Mine. It's just gonna Behemoth Bash me. Does that kill? I would assume so, right? Actually doesn't. Let's call mine. As if their last one's probably Roost, right? Against a Zapdos. Surely your last move's Roost. U-turn, okay. This guy comes out. Okay, I'm much more happy with this guy coming out than fucking Zamazenta. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt you. Gyro Ball. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot. Is there AV? Good to know. They're getting me in range of Zama, which is annoying. I think I'll T-Bolt again. I actually do stay in. Okay. I did a lot for me being at +1. 23%. Okay, no, that's standard. They just got a higher roll. Trying to think faster. This is tough. Actually, withdraw. Nobody's gonna enjoy taking this. Just gonna click it again. They roost. Okay. Interesting play. I think I do more damage than they roost. Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, come on. I think they're gonna roost again. They might not. They discharge. Unfortunate. You take one, which is nice. Alright, we just Terra Blast now. I should have Terra Blast anyway. That's my bad. Okay, Zapdos being gone actually gives us a chance. Because that guy... I don't know if I could have killed him. To be honest. That's really good. I assume the dog's coming in. I guess Lunala could as well. It's got a lot of speed. Well, it does come out. We're just gonna T-Bolt. Franklin, you did good, buddy. Moongeist. Okay. So I've got to break this Shadow Shield for Miss Mag. And I think you're the only one that can do it. Or do I go into you and then go Enam? I don't think Enam will kill though. Special attack drop would be massive here. Actually, switch out. Interesting. This is going to be a big hit. Hydrapple is AV though, right? So he probably takes this pretty well. Super well. We get a special attack. It doesn't matter. I just Sludge Bomb now. Okay. There's a guy that should have been dead a long time ago, but it is what it is. Whew. How much does Miss Mag do to Zama? Not a ton. Not a ton is the answer. I mean, they should, like, I wonder if they have Crunch. Crunch. They just Behemoth again. Crunch wouldn't kill. I think I go for a Thunder Wave here always. Actually, hold on. No, Crunch won't kill. I don't think. Nope. Good shit, Bartholomew! Now we attempt the chili. Full para. Oh my god, Bartholomew! Barth frickin' Olamew. We'll go Enam back into Bartholomew here. That one did a lot. I think we've just got to hope for a full pair on the Enam turn. If I'm being honest. I think that's the only way. Man, if I drill around, it'd be so good. Let's hope for a full para. Nope. What? Once again, guys. It would seem Ducky can only lose to Hex. I presume that kills. Yeah. GG's. Unfortunate. Lost to Hex. What can you do? The Falcons win. They did. 5th map. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we lose to Hex. We get Static into full Parrot and Fickle Beam if Fickle Beam doesn't go all out, or if I have Drill Alive to hit Zama after he's C-Waved. It's a win. Like, I don't want to be like that type of person, but like Earthquake into Earth Power kills, and then we break Lunala's Shadow Shield, and yeah, I would add Rocks up anyways. So unless Lunala's boots, which if it's boots, it can outspeed Mismag, or it can outspeed Enam, so then we get the damage either way. So yeah, it's literally just a win. Unfortunate. I can only lose Axe in this game. It's crazy, guys. It's actually crazy. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow or sometime soon about the future of this channel. But yeah. Oh, wrong place to put my controller. Yeah, UPA was fun this season. A shame it has to go out this way. I think I played well. But it's Pokemon. That's why I'm taking a break after this shit. I'm not finding the game fun right now, but yeah, can only lose to Hacks once again. Once again, proven I can only lose to Hacks. Bye bye.